way and nos INSK. Now this program well Bodi na gently. Mr. Coco
Kusha Mifambule, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever time zone you're in at the world. Mina Dr. Mafudia with Bodi Gently, a production of Bodi Salone. Thank you for where you join with today and this live video. We talk about very important topic where they affect so many people there around the world, and especially where they affect we young people then. That topic they na mental health. So this mental health na thing we not can talk about so much now with culture because most of we language they not even get word there for describe mental health or for describe mental health problem there. So today I'll can do my best for me. I just explain what in some of them time also mean and how they affect we na salon. So what's in our mental health? Mental health now the way we mind can be well, we emotion, how would they feel, how would they think with psychology, and with social, how would they act with other people there, how would they around other people there. So how all of that they be well per way. Now in our mental health. So mental health now just like physical health, when are you body in well one. So when you talk about mental health now, we talk about we mind in well one. And mental health, we mind in well one, it affect how we they feel, it affect how we they think, it affect how we they behave. So what's in our mental health problem? So mental health problem, now we continue to go right with we mind, right? So we all they go through and then we mind, not as well as we go on for maybe. Just like we will body, you could get fresh cold or we'll get, malaria and things like that. The mind self, we can go through period and where the mind self can not they do well. So whether now because we stress or we know they eat right, we know they take care of ourselves or something major they go on in our life, somebody born or you lost somebody in your family, you lost a job, you move, go on a different town, a different country, all them things and they can make we go through period and we mind not they work the way we're supposed for. So that is different from what they call mental illness or mental disorder. So Bokutan then we culture now, Salon we can talk about Christmas. Now mental illness we can refer to people that will get mental illness now they can call Christmas. We also right word than they also good word than they really for the use for even refer to people and where they suffer from this. But mental illness again, just like physical illness, where we body they sick. So then the way we mind they sick. Mental illness now, thing where they go on now we mind or thing where they affect to mind, where they distress we, they make it they ambog we. And it they make we not able for live life the way life supposed to be. We're not able for work, we're not able for go school, you're not able for take care of your picking, they'll do your business, whatever that thing the way they affect your mind, it they ambog you so much that you're not able to function. So professional, the way they call mental health professional, they get specific criteria, specific thing the way that they check for say yes, this na mental illness. So just like when your body sick, you go to the doctor go listen to you, heart, you go listen to you breathing, maybe they go make them do blood testing, this and that. It touch, check. They say, okay, yes, this na malaria or this na typhoid. Or this na, whichever is sick, this na heart problem, this na kidney problem. The same thing, mental health doctor then, and mental health professional then, they get specific thing the way they say, way as you they talk to them, you they tell them, they describe or possibly describe what's in the go on, they go so say, okay, this na this mental illness, or this na that other mental illness, this na anxiety, this na depression, this na PTSD, so now then they talk about mental illness. And mental illness, it can be chronic when we say person all 10, they do well, or it can come and go. Just like where somebody can get malaria, they well, then maybe another time you get malaria, or somebody will get hypertension, you always get hypertension. So the same thing back with mental illness. Sometimes they come and go, but sometimes they all the time. So what's a common mental health problem then? So this now some of the mental health problem then boku over 200 mental health problem then they, right? So the most common one then we boku people then go don't know but or don't feel or don't experience like one are anxiety problem there. And so like just anxiety or panic or what they call phobia. So anxiety in a person where they worry. Also like normal worry where they say, I not get better money, I get for pay the picking school fee, and I they worry about how I get for manage that day. This not person where they worry, but you don't even know what they worry, but when body in mind, just they every little thing, every small thing, they worry, but I they afraid but all time. Then na anxiety disorder, then they na the sick. Panic disorder with people there, well, if you the cross road, look motorcar one can bang you, can panic. Then they also sick. But people that will get panic, we all time they feel like say the world they can't do, like say something bad they can happen. Even though they go sit down, they talk fine, all of a sudden their body feel like say something bad they can happen. Their heart they beat fast, that they then begin panic just for no reason. Then they're not sick. They get what they call phobia. Phobia na people the way they afraid something where most people they're not really afraid that much, but then they get extraordinary afraid about that thing there. Like me, so I get a phobia of height. So if you put me now, if I go in a high place, I dey feel like say I dey can't fall down and die. And not like for going a high place. So then in our phobia, most people then get something where they really afraid. Then you get mood disorder. Mood disorder, na thing that offers where they affect your mood. So example then are like depression. Depression where person if they feel so sad, it feels so down, not able for do anything we want for do it, just not able for grab and move himself the way it's supposed for. They get other what they call bipolar, they get other what they call seasonal affective. Bipolar na people the way they go from them so down, then the next thing, then so hyper, like they feel like say then a king at the world, they can do anything, then mood, then they go back and forth. Then seasonal affective now, some people the way be say where the weather came back, like where then at the western country, the way winter can come, the place they dark quick, the place cool, they make you mood they don't. But when the weather nice, you they feel good. They get eating disorder then, where some people then they so they worry but then wait and how they look, they starve themselves, they know they grieve for it because they feel say they're too fat. So they may, even though they go dry say they look like they're sick, but they still think say they're fat. The mind not able for see correctly what they look like. They get the one the way they call binge eating, where be say if you sit down for eating, not they stop it, just they eat it, just they eat, not able for stopping self. They get trauma and stress, problem then. Where, nothing where I know say they affect Boku people then our culture, we not even they talk about Boku thing. One of them we call them PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. And a person or people that we don't go through really bad thing then. So whether now you don't go through the war, you don't experience war, you don't suffer from war, or maybe even bad accident. You don't even need for be bad accidents, but go, they pan accidents, then they can give some people in PTSD. So Jaman then we don't go fet pan war. Boku na they first they begin diagnose this sick care, so where they get PTSD after they come out from war, then come back, their mind they not be the same again. And then people then way bad thing don't happen to them. Maybe, then somebody rape her, or even, abuse and some other way. So all that they can cause, problem with the mind. Then you get them one the way 9 more we can associate with mental illness when they call psychotic disorder like schizophrenia. There's not people then we be say their mind so is sick and not really they're not there in touch with reality. They hear that thing and talk to people that we not even there, that they see things and we nobody else know they see. Then it's like that they operate in another universe. Then they then call psychotic disorder. Then now they more weak in the talk, but who can see you? I remember who small they laugh, then Christmas, the way they go work and I sit, they talk to themselves. They do this one. And then they we can call Chris. And then you get addiction. The one the way they drink too much, you know, able for stop for drink, even though they kill himself. The one the way they do drugs. Then the one the way suicidal way that they think more for kill themselves, or they do things the way they say it's so reckless, they don't care if they die. In fact, they want for me then die. So you know that whether they go they drive reckless one or they walk a middle streets in inside traffic, and things like that. And they all done it in now example of mental health problem there. So wetin are the thing then way they make people then get risk for developmental health problem then? You get in the way now it depend on the individual and how how God make you. So something and they don't wait one and we scientists they don't learn say we brain na chemistry na they make we brain the work. Something that chemistry they know they work right. They make people that can get some mental health problem then. If you get question then, una can send to question then on our Facebook page, on Twitter, on Instagram, or even email we na bodisalone@gmail.com. Again, this is Dr. Mafudia. Thank you for waiting to watch the video. Stay tuned for our next video.